going on, everybody? Good evening, pre-evening before the real SC matchup, which we'll talk about it another time. But for just a quick second, I want to touch on what's going on with everybody. Come on in, come say hello. I'm your host, Juju. You have reached the Everybody Loves Juju 1-2 Talks Hoops. This is my channel. What's going on, Jacob? What's going on? I've been resting all day. I was in Los Angeles all day yesterday at an event, like Small Business Association event on the USC campus. And yeah, just getting prepared to be in Los Angeles most of the day tomorrow. I'm probably going to watch the opening of part 2 of On the Rise featuring Juju Watkins' continued docu-series, which will begin 12 o'clock on the West Coast, 3 o'clock on the East Coast, 2 o'clock Central. Tune in, please. She spoke about it yesterday, about being an executive producer of this, advocating for herself during the shooting of this because she wanted it to tell her own narrative, and she wanted it to be an opportunity to be authentic and be genuine, and most of all, guys, very vulnerable. As you know, Juju's pretty reserved, pretty a private person, and to let us in on her recovery and so on and so forth is pretty huge to see someone during the most vulnerable time of their whole young life. So tune in tomorrow for that. Jacob, Coolwater, Swish, Pharaoh, Chicago, Cheetah. Man, I'm glad you guys are here. I was getting alerts, and I'm not surprised. And you know why I'm not surprised? Because we always thought West Virginia was a good team. I always felt that they were on the verge of. They always stayed like in the middle last year, between 15 and 21, and it was just a matter of time. But let me tell you something: West Virginia upsetting Duke, but look, Duke dropped from the rankings as they should. The way too early rankings that had everything kind of like they were guessing as to where everyone should be. A fight ensued. No one saw that. The whole bench of West Virginia was ejected. The whole bench, 6 players. They finished the game. They were already in the lead with 5 players. 5. Duke started to close in as a result, but 5 players, okay, and whooped Duke. I don't care what the score says at the end. Duke and Coach Lawson, you need to figure it out. You cannot play like you played this is me, and it's my opinion. I was there. I'm old enough to have seen that champions list Pat Summit team never win a championship under Carl Lawson. You're great defensively. You know your stuff as a coach in terms of that, but you do not have any offense. Like, I'm just going to say it. I'd be surprised Toby Fournier stay. I mean, that was just freaking embarrassing. Freaking embarrassing. And you're going to be a USA coach. How they came up with that, I don't know. But I tell you what, you cannot fumble the bag with an LA 28 Olympics with the players that you're going to have on that court. They're not even going to listen to you. They're going to have to just take over and coach themselves because this, goddammit, is ridiculous. Thank you, Chicago, that I was so right about the rankings as well. I mean, I was, and I'm not being biased. I'm just really telling you, like, I could see what was happening, and I'm like, what is this list? I mean, I get it way too early, but don't be ridiculous. Either you're going to do, you lost Okani Alucci to Maryland, who was a bright spot in your offense. Kara only got the job for USA. Tell me why, Tulip. Because Sue likes her. Well, goddamn it, that is not a good enough reason. Because I didn't think she was ready yet. I was like, she need to give 4 more years. This ain't it. That France, because listen, Tulip, France, we were ticks away from losing to France. Ticks away. Could have lost. I don't have time for any experimental coach when you have Caitlin Carr, Juju Watkins, Paige Beckers, Asia Wilson, Nafisa Collier, maybe Brianna. I don't know. Brianna's niece is going to be up to the Chelsea Gray. I'm not playing with them. I'm not. I'm in Los Angeles. Okay, the last time I've been in the Olympics was 1984. I was in college. I'm not playing. We are not going to not with this team. No, and don't be laughing, Jacob. I got my 40 time wrong. 5-5. Okay, you know what? I didn't want to say anything to him because I definitely said you need to switch it up because I was like, you need to work on your drive face because I'm like, and I was listening to you. I was like, damn, you coming out 4-9 and you ended up at 12-9. You seriously dialed down in the race, like dialed down, like it's like you went boom, then you went. I was like, how's she gonna run it to? But I didn't want to say that to him. I wouldn't say that to him, sweetheart. But you good, you good. What is hurt Duke in the long term with their Stone Age offense? Hell yeah, because I'm not a believer in them. I always felt like even last year that they deserve to be in the middle of the pack. I'll take Toby at USC. How tall is she? She's not. How tall is she? Somebody tell me, run me how tall Toby is. Unbelievable, unfreaking believable, bro. Like, and then she's going into another week or and a half, and oh, she's 6'2". Damn, we got enough of those. But she does jump out the gym. I know Tulip, I know, and she's not very big. We're kind of looking for more of a big honey because I got Satya Fagan for that, and I got a 6'5". Because Satya Fagan's 6'4", and Kia's 6'5". Hell, Jazzy damn near 6'3". Got you, RC. Got you. I'm glad you told me that. RC, did anybody watch the game? Because I need you to come up here. I mean, I can't. I need to know what happened. I woke up to this foolishness, and I thought it was just, I don't know. I thought it was two HBCU teams fighting or something like that. I know that sounds kind of like racist for me to say that, but it wasn't because I was thinking it was all black team. But I couldn't make heads or tails on my phone when I woke up from a nap. And so Jacob is going on and on about that. You ran a mile. Toby said, oh yeah, that might, I hear you, Tulip. I like that. I really like Toby Fournier, Tulip. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like if she comes, somebody's gonna leave. Somebody's gonna run. That's already, pulling time from the bench. I didn't see the game. I'm definitely gonna watch it before the night is over. Oh, I need you to, RC. I need you to because I need you to because the last bit that I caught, it just makes no sense. And then they lose their whole bench, have to come up with a whole nother offensive scheme, and they're so tough. They're so good. West Virginia was so good that they just they held their own, and she still couldn't generate enough offense to dominate them and to take the lead. And she's going in. We go back to what I was saying. So they go into this tournament in Vegas, right? It's Texas, UCLA, South Carolina, and Duke. Duke, you played a heads-up game. I felt you had the opportunity to knock off South Carolina in the Elite Eight. You couldn't have had a better opportunity, or Final Four. No, Elite Eight, I think it is. You couldn't have had a better opportunity to do it. Then you'll never get that again. And Don outcoached you. Just ran you just with less. Like her team wasn't even playing that great, and you couldn't even. You had no offensive scheme to hold on. And you had Toby Fournier on the bench. I'll never forgive her for that. Who was doing really well. Yeah, RC, this year is a bust for the Bruins, low-key 17. Bust for what Bruins? No, Tula. Hold up. I know you're not talking about UCLA, are you? Oh, meaning like it's either win or bust. I hope that's what you mean. They're pretty. They're in there. They look better than Duke. I'm watching Luca play right now because I want to see some actual buckets after that brick fest. Most people would not have believed what happened if they weren't watching. No, they don't. I think Chicago. This is a game that has to be put on. This has to be a game, y'all. That has to be on repeat. There's no other way. It's gonna be rewatched. Um, Definitely by basketball fans because no one even thought to watch it. If I had known, I probably would because I've always been a believer in West Virginia for a long time. Ever since I felt that they beat Caitlin Clark and company and got cheated on on that loss. Um, Drew, that's why Carr put freshman Emily in the game. Now it makes sense. What you mean? She put Emily in the game. Why? Why, RC? This is just ridiculous. Like she ought to get her coaching license stripped. I don't even. Oh. Yeah, it can happen to anybody. I wouldn't even talk trash. Like if we were to upset South Carolina, I would not downplay Don Staley at all because I know it's going to be a good game. What we're like ranked eighth, right? And we're going to play them. And but Duke was somewhere, and I wish somebody can remember. I should have saved it. What they had Duke at the beginning of the season, and to do this, and not to say that, not to say at all that you know that Duke, what was I gonna say? Not to say that all that you USC or SC is trash or anything like that, but what they did, what she just did. I can't with her. I can't. And oh, really, not to say um, that West Virginia is trash at all, because I don't believe that. I always feel that they're a good team, but I just can't understand. Like they lost 6 players due to a scuffle, a huge scuffle on the court, and you couldn't come back. Something is not right. Something is in the water. Arson, you need to go watch this game. We need to find this game step by step and see what she's doing. What's going on, Jacob?
Hello, yeah, I saw that game. It was pretty bad. It was not good.
What happened?
It was basically there was a girl that had like fouled. There was a girl with 4 fouls on the other team, and they never went at her. They were just shooting jumpers the entire time. And Tony was missing a lot of easy shots.
Who, Tony? Who's Tony?
Oh, Toby, my bad.
She was missing at the rim.
Yeah, she was missing like free throws and at the rim.
She's just wasting her talent over there. I
I
can't.
was talking to live Mike on a thread, and he said like, "Oh, we're screwed with this team, with this 2028 team if Carr's still the coach." That's what he said on threads.
I mean, I was trying to be kind of like nice, but when I heard the news, I was like, she's not ready to be a head coach. She's so locked into defense, which she will put a bunch. The players. One thing about the Olympics, though, she is lucky that the 2027 class and 26 class 25 that this modern era of basketball players are two-way players. That's the only reason that she can possibly stand to win. Um, and it won't be because of her coaching. It's because the players that we have in this modern era are two-way players. Okay, they're gonna
Yeah,
play except for Clark. Okay, Okay, but the Asias, the Fisas, the Jujus, the Page, I'm already predicting, the guards and stuff like. Should even Chelsea be holding it down? I've been seeing her holding down post players inside when she gets caught on a switch. That girl, she's strong. She's a strong point guard. So the fact that they can play defense here, on that level, but all she focuses on is that, and she doesn't get to choose the players that are gonna be playing in the Olympics. Thank the Lord. And I don't. She doesn't have like full say. I think it's like a committee. But
Yeah.
putting together her own college team, she's like, what are you putting together? Like, how do you not have offensive? What are you doing? This is how she played in college. I don't know if you have ever gone back and watched her play in college. She was a prototype of Pat Summitt and what she wanted to have in on her team. That's the identity and the culture of Tennessee for so long. But Pat knew better. Pat knew with the Shamiquas and Tamika and Shamiqua and all of the players that she, had back in the day, they got her, offensive. They were offensive minded as well, could play defense, right? But
Yeah.
but Carr, she played excellent in the Olympics though. She was like MVP. She was balling. Carr did. But honey child, like, stop with the only defensive stuff. You need offensive players. You lost Olucci, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
West Virginia nearly beat Texas last year. Yes. Chicago, yes. So I've known that they were decent. I used to see them when I used to look at the rankings all year long, Chicago during my podcast and just in the season. They were always right there. And because I remember keeping an eye on them from the time that I saw them nearly beat Caitlin Clark. Matter of fact, they did, and the refs cheated them because it was going to be a disaster because it was in March Madness. I said, "Oh, they got who is that team? They got cheated, literally." And I wasn't even trying to be biased or anything. I was like, "Oh, they got cheated." West Virginia, like, really kind of, that was their ball. Like, it was that kind of thing. They had Clark and them shook. They had them shook. They had them shook, and they deserved. That's what Duke gets because now is the time to retool, wake up, and figure it out. Now, RC said, "Now I think Duke is sub 500."
FRC? Oh my god, his names are always confusing me.
He had to tell me. I couldn't figure it out.
Coldwater Swish 227. What the heck is that, RC?
He's funny. Tulip said, Jude, the center was on 4 fouls.
Yeah.
She fouled out. They could have only played 4 on 5, but Duke team never went. That's what Jacob said. Never went at her. They settled for jumpers? Oh my gosh. The center was at 4 fouls, Jacob?
Yes. I didn't know. I watched the game late, so they had to tell me, and then I started watching. I said, "Oh, now it makes
Hey,
sense."
Miss D. Miss D said, "Hey, everybody." Jacob, so you jumped. Okay, Duke look in trouble in the ACC. Who have good guards, Miss D? West Virginia?
I think that's who she's referring to.
Yeah, I would think so. But as a coach, you guys look at my chat is smarter than what was happening there. Like what are you the center was the center the center had 4 fouls and you settled for jumpers and you had Toby that could have like maybe made some easy baskets, right? I noticed they closed in though.
Way too many. She missed way too many easy layups. Tulip will even tell you. Tulip, right? Toby Fournier was missing too many easy shots. Is that correct? Because I saw the game late. Y'all saw the whole thing. I was watching what's it called? I was watching Stanford play first.
How's Stanford do?
I think they're doing fine. Nunu didn't play that great. Currently, I'm watching Baylor versus University of Las Vegas, and it's a close game. It's only a 3-point game. Baylor's up 3.
That's what they didn't put Baylor over us in the recent poll, right?
What are we at? Wait, no, they are ahead of us. They're 7th.
Nah, come on now. They did not. Did they?
They're seventh right now. I'm not even joking. They're seventh.
What? And then Oklahoma 6, huh?
Hold on, I gotta go double check this. Hold on. Hold on. I saw that they're set. I'm like, what?
So when we came off the win, and on Monday we got the new AP poll. We were 8th and they were 7th. Cause
Yep.
I thought, oh no.
Because they beat Duke originally, Jude. That's why.
Oh, because they beat Duke. But Tennessee was 7 though. Oh, Duke was no. Duke wasn't. What was Duke ranked? Uh
I think I can get. Let me pull it up.
because you know why? Because Oklahoma was 6. I think LSU's like 5, and then there's Texas, and then there's UCLA, then there's South Carolina, and then there's UConn.
You said LSU 5, Oklahoma 6. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Oklahoma was 6. So Baylor, yeah, great statement win that shot them up. I do get that, but then I think they were knocking each other off, and then we slid, to 8. A lot of people thought, I know because they're like, dang, was 8 too high? I was like, no, I think that 18th to 8th was fine, but I thought they were going to do something slick like stop at 10. But I was like, no, I was pleased to see, leave us
What's
there.
good, Bill? What's good, Bill?
What's up, Brazil? A warning to all: do not clown LSU on TikTok. Charlotte, TikTok. They took that personal. Whatever Charlotte did on TikTok, LSU saw it, used it fuel for fodder, put it in the locker room, and came out and basically took that personal. I love it. The girls are funny. I love it. I love this era of basketball and social media. We didn't have that. Howdy, good people. Hi, Jacob. Hi, everybody. Yes, hello.
Jew,
Hello.
not mid D. Tulip asked mid D if she wants the link to come up here. I don't know if that's because since it's your show. That's why I was like asking Tulip if that's even allowed or something.
Say that again now.
No, when Mid D joined, Tulip asked if Mid D wanted to come up on the panel, but that's why I didn't say anything. It's your show, so I didn't want to say nothing. I just said, yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
what you do.
does Miss D want to come? The link is in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's in. I was about to say the link's already there, Tulip.
Who wants to come up here?
No, Tulip asked Miss D if she wanted to come up on the panel. Mid D, do you want to come up? The link's right there.
Did anybody hear the slip up last night on the Tennessee broadcast by Carolyn Pett?
No, I didn't. I saw the game, but I didn't hear what happened.
I have to hit you up tomorrow. I have to get up early.
Oh, okay.
Oh, understood. Hey guys, I'll be at the game, as you know, and hanging out with some USC alumni friends of mine, and maybe after, but I gotta get back up here, so I may not come on because it'd be fine for Jacob and I at 11 or 12 o'clock our time on a Saturday night. But for some of you, it's going to be, 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah,
so,
and it's going to be Sunday over there, so yeah.
So if there's a reaction that warrants it and y'all want to be up and go at it, then we can do it. You know what I'm saying? But depending on what type of game it is, how the game is, and you just want to know my reaction of it or something like that, hit me up somewhere. In my DMs or something on Instagram or Twitter or what have you. Or hit Jacob up. Jacob will get in touch with me through my Discord, and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, it's raining in Southern California.
Yep, it's raining right in front of my house.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like We don't get rain here, so it's supposed
It's
to be
raining
like,
like 3, 4 straight days. It's raining like 3, 4 straight days where I'm
yeah,
at in California.
yeah. So we may get the same thing tomorrow, not tomorrow night. So it's gonna be it's crazy because we also have the USC homecoming, and there was a big tailgate thing that they do every year, and the Moheads, we ain't trying to be out in the rain. So I was invited to the tailgating and all that. I said I don't know if I can be out uh, all day for the tailgating, a football game, and then a basketball game, y'all. So you might gotta miss me on that one. So I have to hit you tomorrow. Okay, when you put players in the corner, they respond, and that's exactly what happened. Chicago, you're referring to which
No,
team?
brother, I didn't.
Who they referring to?
I was referring to Brazil. He said, y'all go to the Dodgers parade. I did not go to that.
Oh no, 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 not to the Dodgers parade. Don't forget the bet, Juju. Oh yeah, what did I bet?
I don't even know that. I don't even remember. That's
I
hilarious.
obviously I bet on um SC, and then she bet on SC. So I don't know if I said money. Did I say money?
I'm not. I would not bet money on any type of game, no matter if it's a good chance or a bad chance. I don't bet money.
I
It's
was just
stupid.
trying to put my money where my mouth was, but
I get it.
I always can double down on something. But good night, Juju Jacob. Good night, Miss D. Yeah, get
You
some
know,
rest.
Missy.
She asked us about the parade. Nah, but the city was lit though. We have so many parades all the time. But yeah, yeah. It was. It seemed like it was really good. I'm sure. We have a lot of Latino fans that come out for the Lakers and the Dodgers parade, and with the craziness with ice, I'm always kind of like wondering like, don't come out here acting a fool and sporting. I think Governor Newsom signed something that said they can't wear masks, but he couldn't put a stop to them. But it's going to stop soon. This craziness. USC versus South Carolina. Yeah, I think it'll be a great game. I think they are going to give us uh, a great game. I don't want to thud from either one. I don't want anybody to. I don't want to have no excuses. Like I don't want us to just be flat. They be flat. Like let's just have a great basketball game.
Oh, D said it in the chat.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. She did say that. That's right. That's right. I'm going for the real this time. Peace, y'all. What's up, all for real?
I
So,
didn't even do it.
y'all. So, everybody that's joining us, I just popped up here because I wanted to hear what y'all's take was with this Duke loss to West Virginia. Listen. Don't look down on West Virginia because Chicago even said I've always said they're a good team. That's not it. My thing is somebody give me some insight on what they think of Cara and Lawson and Duke because I didn't want to put homegirl down because I've been watching her since she was a teenager. But I I'm looking to the future. I'm like I seen her coach this summer USA basketball, and I was she kind of bugged me a little. She kind of had people frustrated. I saw their playing time. Like they'll have a really good game the night before, and then they'll come back and then she don't play you, and then she plays another. She does this weird old school. I don't like that style of coaching, and it has the players frustrated and confident. The modern era of basketball players, we don't do all of that. We don't do all of that. Oh, you're a freshman, so you got to earn your time off the. Carr is the type of person that if she had Jazzy Davison at her school, she would be pulling that Jazzy Davison off the bench, dog. She would do some weird shit like that. Like, you know, she don't, because she's like, yeah, there's no I in team, but how do you know that this player is the type of person that plays with a selfish mentality? They don't. You need to know your personnel. Yeah, Flage, exactly, Brazil. That's exactly who I'm referring to. I could tell she had a problem with her because she wasn't getting enough playing time. Exactly, Brazil, and that's who I'm referring to. And I felt that I was like, you don't do that to a senior dog. You don't do that to one of the top premier players in brand and NIL in the game. A previous, how many players out there had a national championship? No, only Flage. Why are you not playing her? And I
He's the
just
only
guess
one that has
why,
experience.
why, why? Duke is done. She should be done too. Shit. She need to hire an offensive coach, assistant coach, because what she's doing is criminal. It's criminal.
Yep.
And as last year, Jacob, she would go up and down in the rankings, up and down in the rankings.
I think I remember that.
I just stopped and paying attention after a while. I was waiting for this breakout dunk, breakout fun, Then, what caught my eye was Alucci. And so I was like, ooh. And then after that, I was just like, then she'll do something stupid. And then she came back just at the right time, you know, and here she is, in the ACC doing. Here she is in the Elite Eight. So I was like, oh, there she goes. Okay, maybe there was a tear down to build up. But
Nope.
all the psychological shit that whatever she does, it just irritates me to the core. Duke should be unranked. Shout out to West Virginia. King
Yeah,
Lion.
to be fair, they do.
Dang, you said Jacob. She don't even want her in the top 25. King Lion, now, come on.
Mid D, I said not mid D. Sorry, Jew. I said something worse. I told B Will, unranked Duke and send him the D2. Unranked Duke and send him the D2.
Oh. Don't quote me on this, but I believe Nick's got the most playing time for Team USA. No, I think you know what?
Are you sure it wasn't Hannah?
No, I wasn't Hannah. She sat her ass sometime too. And then Hannah had to come out and stop being so offensive minded and do what you do best, in my opinion, which is defense. You will win Kara over. I'm like, yeah, Hannah, if you want to play for Kara, you need to do what everybody, what I feel you're best at, which is defense. That's going to be your calling card in the WNBA. Hannah, what would make Hannah shine, in my opinion, and thoughts in the WNBA is because they don't play defense. I think she can really earn a spot and earn a name for herself playing, stealing that ball for these players. That's what she needs to do. But if from my memory serves me correct, I think Neekins was the person who was getting a lot. I'm just gonna go from memory. I never read that. No, I'm gonna go from memory too. Like I do remember Neekins in there a lot. And for some reason, she liked Madison Booker. I think. Am I wrong about that? I was like, Madison is just does not have dog enough for me. Like she gotta come on.
I'll look it up. Team USA. Why am I? Holy shit.
Yeah, she didn't she Brazil. She loved some Madison Booker, and Madison was dry. I was like, I couldn't even picture Juju on that team. Like Juju, let's just say everything went as terrific as I had it all planned out to go, and Juju was playing with her. I would have really wanted to see that because I want to see how she was gonna. You can't box Juju in. Like you gonna figure out a way to be out there, but I was like, I wonder how she would coach around that. And I would love to have seen Jude play with the modern era of players on a USA level. Like I've seen her like in the two times, she's won her gold, an MVP. But now she's like college level. So I would have loved to see that on that level. But yes, yeah, I was because I kept thinking like, no shade to Ken Dog. I was like, she represented USC very well, but it would probably I didn't want her to take Kennedy's spot because you need Kennedy defense. But I wanted Kennedy and Juju there, and I think I kept saying to myself, I think Ju would take a Deakins or it was another player, and I was like, yeah, you might not have made it, homie, out of the squad. But Deakins, shout out to Deakins. I think that was a great fit choice for her to choose UCLA. They needed her. They needed a player like that. Also, the slip up that Carolyn Peck made, and I said, and this was like 5 minutes ago that I said that and never finished. Carolyn Peck slipped up and said that Kalina Smith, Special K, committed to Tennessee while Kalina was on a visit with us at USC, and she'll be at the game. Kalina will be at the game tomorrow, and then she's gonna go over to UCLA. And I said, "Did you just say that? Did you, and slip and then try to act like you did it? Did you just say it?" But you got to see it on social media. The picture of Kalina with the girls, everybody from Jew's family to Jew, Kennedy, Jazzy, Lundy, DZ, everybody on USC is like, "Come on, dog, come on home." Da, 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 da. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want you. Like, the whole team just like, we come on, And I never. Usually when Jew says that, the kid is going there, but Jew doesn't usually step in and do that. But when like they want her, it's like, hey, yeah. So I mean, the only reason I don't go for Jersey, even though Jersey's like always at her games, is very familiar with it as much as she could come because she got her own season. But is that Jersey? We kind of already have. Not that it doesn't. Not that you can't have a backup to your stars, but I just feel like Jersey's. I don't know what position she would play in college. Like she's just a big, strong player, and it's like somebody's like, "Well, I think she's a point guard," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't feel her at a point guard." But one thing about Jersey, and I love you, Jersey. Took a photo with you. Hope to see you again. It's like your temperament is different. Like we don't hot dog at USC. We don't showboat. We don't get technicals that could influence the game because of emotional outbursts and things like that. That's not the kind of USC basketball. So I'm not sure that hot temperedness of her would fit with us. Love to, but I always feel like kids can choose a school, but because of the portal and how you can hop it and jump it, and if it doesn't work for you, that you may, make your way back home. Seems like all the top players have already committed. It seems kind of early. I think for me, my senior year, like if I had a chance to commit, I would have done it. I would have made a decision and just got it out the way because all the phone calls, all the talking, and it's just and all the especially the pressure that they have. Just get it out the way so you can play your like Jazzy did. Jazzy committed to us and like she got to enjoy her senior season. No more phone calls, no more pressure, no more like gotta stop and take a visit. Just get that crap over with.
Jew, what they called? Special K, the junior right now, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, gotcha. Because I thought people saying like, oh, she should reclassify or something like that. That's why I asked the question.
Because we already got Sanaya, who is the class of 2026, so Special K be the class of 27.
Okay, gotcha.
That
would be very interesting. I wonder how that lineup is going to go with Special K commits. I wonder how that's going to go.
I mean, you're trying to think that she has to come in and start. You know what I'm saying? But I think she could. She could split time with Malia. I think eventually when Leah graduates, you can have Jazzy at point. You can have Jazzy at point right now. We kind of play positions in basketball. I've seen Special K during overtime slide over to a two. She can, because no one really relieved Juju. But it's like, let's have someone relieve her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if Malia continues to be the person that I want her to be and a leader that she is, and continue to be a floor general, she could lock the position in. But it doesn't mean that you look when Tebow was there. What's her name split a lot of time with her. Heckle and Malia. So you don't know. USC Chosen has a lot of talent. Can't win anything. What are you talking about? We can't win anything. We want a fucking Pac-12. What are you talking about?
Ignore Farrell. Ignore him. I saw him on an Angel Reese Heat channel saying stupid stuff about Angel Reese. So I'm not even. Don't even do anything.
I mean, I already know who he is. I know who he is, but I'm going to address him and I'm going to let him know. Win what? Win what? Can't win anything.
He's a
You
clown.
saw you saw the Wooden Award winner, National Player of the Year, go down, and we continue to forge forward, and only lost to the eventual winner by 14 points when you got your team's ass kicked and everybody else got their ass kicked. From LSU to South Carolina to UCLA, you kind of wiped all y'all asses out when we beat them in the beginning of the year. Me, us, and Notre Dame. But at least at the end of the season, we come to play them again and we lose by 14. You mean to tell me you think that we wouldn't have beat them to get to the Final Four? Shh. With Juju, lost your mind. No, we were not healthy. Don't give me no goddamn excuses. What the hell you think we was?
Neither
And
team
I
was
know,
healthy.
and I know he's not talking about South Carolina wasn't healthy. You was healthy. What the hell are you talking about?
He's talking about Ashland walking.
But that was a long time ago. You were in a championship without Ashland. Ashland doesn't bring nothing offensively to that team. We were not healthy. You got your ass kicked, and then you got the nerve to go to the championship and have to play him again. And you still talking about Ashland? You don't think Don made adjustments all the way up to that point? She made fantastic adjustments to get where she got. I don't care about you were missing Watkins. That is not why you lost. It was AZ, Bud, and Paige and Sarah. You did not match up well. We couldn't even beat UCLA. We beat them twice. You couldn't even beat UCLA. You got stomped. We lost to them by 5.
Wait,
Who
hold
cares
on.
about the Big Ten Conference, dude? We lost by 5 points when we beat them double digits every time we played them. The Big Ten Conference is a back-to-back-to-back game. Okay. Well, do they really hold that much weight with this Big Ten Conference? Because if that was the case, I would have wished for them to win one at home, lose to them at home, and then win the Big Ten Conference. Like, did you really think that's a big deal? We were still the number 1 seed. Texas Longhorn will hand the overrated Bruins their first loss this season, and we're getting ready to play them in Las Vegas. Book it. Hook 'em, Booker. Talk your mess. You heard it right here. Hookem Booker said, we will stop the Bruins in their tracks. Ain't nobody afraid of the Bruins. You guys should be afraid of the Bruins. You look crazy against them. Yes, we did lose to Iowa. We certainly did. We certainly did. We dropped one to Iowa. We did. But it was a non-discussion. After that, we were number 1 seed still. Ball for real said, hey, hook 'em. Hey. Ball for real said Texas not beating UCLA. Texas Longhorn will take the SEC from South Carolina Gamecocks. Oh. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it right here. Because I was wondering for my SEC fans, who do you think will win the okay, because listen, and this is for Farrell. We won the regular season, Big Ten, and then you got this stupid conference that they put it out this type of play back in my day, and I hated it. It was like, first I liked it, then I was like, yeah, because I wanted another shot at the number 1 team that I was playing, and I was like, why do we have this conference? Because you know what I'm saying. So regular season, USC is the regular season champs. So you just asked me, what did we win? We won that, weirdo. Then the next thing you got was then you got the separate conference championship, right? I think SEC, who won the Big Ten? SEC, I think they won the conference, right? And then they had to flip a coin for regular season or something like that. Is that what happened, Jacob?
So what are you asking? Sorry.
So listen, so SEC, the SEC, they had to flip a coin for regular season. You know how we won the regular season in the Big Ten? You know that.
I think Texas won that.
I think they won, right? And then they had to go to the big. So then you play a conference championship. So I guess in the SEC, every time I hear fans talk, they really hold a lot of weight with the conference champion. Because I remember Kentucky and Ryan Howard beat them, and it's like that didn't stop them from winning, going to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares about that? I don't care about that conference shit. SC runs through SC. SEC runs through South Carolina. South Carolina went 30-0. You did not. Oh my God, bro. Like, we just got nothing. Got Liam Juju, okay? It took you 9 years to win a championship, honey. We're going to win one in less than that.
Oh my god! Hey, Don, you better thank Tiffany Mitchell and Asia Wilson for giving you your first one. Before that, you couldn't go through a final. You couldn't even go to a Final Four. Get out of
Time
here with
out.
that shit.
Time out. Tiffany wasn't there. I don't think Tiffany was there
No, she was.
when they won that.
I can double check.
I think she graduated. She lost. She missed that last shot to go in the Final Four, and then I think the next year Asian did it. But yeah, yes, there was a coin flip. Yes, thank you. Yes, it was a coin flip. SC and Texas split the regular season. SC blew out Texas. You didn't blow out nobody, bro. A blowout is what happened to you. Is what UConn did. I think they're only people that blew out people. 14 points is never a blowout. You get blown out by 29, 30 points. That's a goddamn blowout. If a team loses by 14, that is not a blowout. 84 to 70 USC. Okay, thank you, King Lion. That is not a blowout, honey. You better come to me when you blow out, when you beat somebody by 30 points. That's a or more, and 29 points and 25 points. When we was up against UConn, 18 points, right, constantly through the game. Even I think when we played UCLA, we were like up over 20 points against them through the game. Eventually, then people started coming back and so on and so forth. And you win the game by 10 and 5. That's not a blowout. Unless you was up 30, like you were blowing them out and then you win. But you, you know, they don't blow people out like real ranked teams. UConn, how UConn did that, I to this day I can't even understand like what the hell was going on with the defense and why they couldn't even take the blueprint of watching us play now. Yeah, we were never intimidated by UConn. They were always intimidated by us. We matched up way better than most teams. That's all. It's just a matchup thing. You can't wait for the Battle of USC. Ha, it's gonna be so fun tomorrow, Chicago. I wish you would be there. Oh my god.
Okay, so
I
my
wish I
apologies.
can I wish I could see y'all reaction. Yeah, your apologies. What you say? I can hear you.
My apologies. So she graduated in 16, so she just missed it by a year. So my
She
apology
missed
on
it
that.
by a year. Yeah, the reason why I know this is because my best friend in high school, my teammate, was her AAU coach, and she's helped get Tiffany to SC
Got
to
it.
South Carolina, and so I know a lot about Tiffany Mitchell. That's why I
That's
have
fair.
her retirement jersey, and plus that was the reason I was watching South Carolina, was because of
Got it.
her. And then Asia and them grew on me, but I was watching. Oh, well, I watched the first time I watched them was because Don became the coach, and she'd always been like one of my favorite players in college, and so I was like, I wanted to root her on, and so I just started watching them. And she had to go through some powerhouse players, but she never backed down. She was always like she was real fiery on the sideline. She was like not. I said, "Oh, Don, you're gonna get a championship one day." I used to always tell her that. I used to say, just hang in there. You gonna win. You gonna get there, cause you ain't playing over there." And then she was just a matter of getting the right players. Like you got it. Tiffany drew in the Asias, the Alicias, Tiffany was the catalyst. That was her firstborn. So you gotta have the jujus that affect. You gotta have people that come to your program and you want to build around them.
So, got it.
There's nothing wrong with that. Because there's not a lot of people. I mean, there's coaches out there that like, yep, I want to go play for Gino. I want to play for Pat Summit. I want to play for Kim Mulkey. I want to go play for Don Staley. I want to play for the best. I want to play for, there used to be Andy Landers, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I used to really like Kathy Olivier at UCLA. I love Joan Bombacini from Long Beach State. Like people that you guys don't know. Like I love obviously Vivian Stringer. Loved her. Wanted to play. Would want to play for her. Like I like to coach for University of North Carolina when Ivy Latta was playing. Like I used to like North Carolina. You know, Like when you could, like there was a coach from Texas, Jody Conrad. I liked her. There's like coaches, name coaches that I can name, and if you do some more history off of when I say the name, and then you start looking, you could see a pattern, of greatness with them. I like Muffet McGraw of Notre Dame. She was fire. I remember Sherry with the blonde hair, Sherry Cole. Cole, I can't remember her last name. She goes for Oklahoma when Courtney Paris and her sisters played over there. You know, Oklahoma Sooners, Danielle Robinson came out of my area, the Central Coast section of San Jose, uh, my Central Coast section. I watched them then. Like there was a lot of great basketball. Duke, Elena Beard. Uh, didn't watch much with Chelsea Gray was there. She busted her leg up. I used to like Rutgers. You know, good luck to the Trojans. Thank you. Largest lead in that second USC UCLA game matchup was 20 flat. Thank you. In the second matchup, that was when we went to UCLA. I think we had a 20 ball on them during the game. Like
Yeah,
20.
at one point we did.
Yeah, we were like up 20 points. They didn't know what to do. Corey was over there like, what the hell is going on? She didn't know what to do with us. Let's go Trojans. Thank you, King Lion. See, we're a very likable team. We don't have no beef with nobody. We don't have no rivalry with LSU. We don't have nothing going on with Texas. We don't have nothing going on with South Carolina. We're just playing hoops, y'all. We're just playing basketball. We don't got nothing personal with any of you guys. And that's how I am as a fan. I just watch all of you guys. But I don't like gaslighting, and I don't like when you can't even look at your team and say, we're not playing our best basketball right now. We need to tweak this. We need to just talk basketball. Just look at your team and admit, you know what? Because the fact of the matter is, if you're winning and you still got flaws, you know what I'm saying? Because I think it's fairly even with us. Um, us losing Juju Watkins, right? That's the biggest start.
Yeah.
She would be the starter. Okay, that's the biggest thing, right? And then you got the graduating, and then people might say, also you lost Avery and you lost Heckle. Okay, all right, we throw them in. And then you lose Kiki and Rhea. Okay, shoot, in some respect, Clarice, shoot, you lose like Kiki and Rhea. Okay, so you lose them, right? Okay, cool. So on South Carolina, unfortunately, to your injuries, you got Chloe and you got Ashlyn. But when you look at and you lost Sanaa Fagan to graduation, you lost Breezy, you lost Breezy to graduation.
You lost
That's
Lay to transfer.
and you lost Lay. So it's kind of like we're kind of dealing with the same thing because when you look at it, the only returning starter for South Carolina is Raven, and the only returning starter for us is Kennedy. So that's perfect. So Tessa and them were coming off the bench. Obviously, Joyce sophomore coming off the bench, like she played bench minutes, and then you bring in Ocott, and then you bring in Tanaya. So then here we are, we're doing the same thing. We're bringing in Kara Doug. We're bringing in young freshman phenom Jazzy Davidson. We're bringing in Gerda, and we're bringing in did I say Kennedy? No, I did.
You did. You
Uh,
brought it.
and then we got the committee of bench players, right? But mostly, what helps us is we got the senior Landisi, who's the leading scorer along with Jazzy, but she has a higher field goal percentage than Jazzy and a higher 3-point shooting percentage than Jazzy. But Jazzy's just getting started. She's just getting comfortable, and so there's a lot of things that are to me that are positive. Like Jazzy's a different kind of complete player than Juju, and so it's like, but it's I don't want to put that expectation on her like that. I gotta let her just organically be her. So, but whatever she can give us and whatever she can do, which is phenomenal already. I'm very happy with what she's doing, and I know that she's gonna shock the nation. I don't think anybody's gonna be surprised how well she plays. when I look at Jazzy and I know the skill set of her, she is going to be one of the best players in the country this year. Not just freshman. Like she could be one of the smoothest, best players in the country.
Like top 10, top 15, top 20. Like
Yeah,
what are you
yeah,
talking about?
all of that,
Okay.
all of that, because we gotta, our I think what stands out about us right now is our conditioning. I don't think anybody's conditioning is at its peak at all right now in November. I don't see how it could be, but I think our conditioning is standing out to me. Because at the end, if you look at North Carolina, they started walking and stuff. I think they were huffing and puffing. They just look way more tired than us. You know what I'm saying? And our bench is averaging 30 something points. That's a lot. But yeah, we gotta look out for Joyce tomorrow. Joyce Edwards,
Tessa Johnson, Tanaya
Tessa
Lackluster.
Okot. I'm not worried about Raven and Tanaya. Um, but I think the inside, I think our interior, and I think if to be honest with you, and this is hopeful thinking, but it like, and this is gonna be our third game, like official game, right? If some of those 3 pointers would start hitting, it's curtains for people. When they start knocking them threes, not just London, if I can get two or three of them to hit more threes along with London, oh my gosh, they're gonna be like just right where we want them to be. They're gonna make their life easier. Kira, like for her to have fought to foul, I mean to get in foul trouble, man, if that would, like we beat them without really Kira done. Like she did her thing when she was on the court, but not like she did the year before. We had to sit her down, and thank goodness we did, because I would never want her to have fouled off. West Virginia takes down number 15 Duke with five. Yes, with 5 players. After an on-court scuffle, 6 players were ejected at the top of the third. Hookham also said Raven Johnson double team her. She cannot shoot. Why would we need to double team?
No, just leave her open.
We
Leave her
just
open.
need just. I just want one player on her. I ain't leaving her open. One player on her is enough. Like the length, like when you see Judgy in person, like I do, the length of her is ridiculous. The arms, the lankiness, the
Boom.
Carr's tall, like Kennedy's tall. Like Kennedy not only tall, she's so athletic. Like it is so hard to throw pass the ball over the top of her. Yeah, I think so, Hookem. Pack the paint. I think so. I think we should use the athleticism of Viv and Laura, because if they foul them or they get in foul trouble, good. Go earn your points on the free throw line. But at least our star won't foul out. And then don't forget, keep an eye on Diana Mendez. I'm gonna keep throwing her name out there to you guys. Diana Mendez, sophomore for us. Keep an eye on her. She's 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 going to be an X factor for us. She's so smooth, and she can shoot the three, and she'll drive, and she's lanky. I just gotta get my kids to really hone in on like I love the way that they closed the paint. Like they didn't let they because I was like getting mad because the New Mexico was getting down the center, and so then I started to see us close that up. But there was a couple of times they kept getting behind our defense, like Samuels and Pierre. Like stop getting behind us and getting that score, you know, like that. So and then on the leak out, who is getting back? We need to figure that out. And I think all of this is going to be talked about and have been talked about on film. One thing I love about the Trojan coaching staff and the players is you could tell that whatever happened in the last game, they damn sure try not to allow it to happen again. Because they know that the other team saw that and want to exploit it, and then you can see that they come up with a solution. Sometimes in real time. Hold on, Jacob. Take
You're
over
good.
for a second.
See you, Brazil. Ooh, I got some work cut out for me, God. Baylor up 1 versus the University of Las Vegas. Let's see here. Okay, Mariah. Come on now. Let me see this.
Good night, good people. Okay, Bazil said good night. Just watched the Duke scuffle, and that was pretty soft. Was it softball for real? Where did
Yeah, it
you
was.
watch it at? How can I find the game, Jacob? How can I see this
Just
scuffle?
go on ESPN. They just posted the fight. Just
Was it
go
that?
check.
Was it that?
Just go
Because
on YouTube.
was it that one where the little black guard pushed that a
Yeah,
tall
it's
girl?
that one. It's that one.
Oh, I thought that was. I kept trying to see it on my phone. I saw it. I was like, what am I looking at? What is that?
That's the thing they're talking about. I just first saw it because I didn't
But
know.
it's on ESPN though. Ooh, damn, it
No,
made
I
me.
mean like you go type in ESPN on YouTube and they posted like the whole altercation.
Oh, if I go to the app.
No, just go on YouTube and then type in ESPN like on YouTube.
Okay. I hate to get all excited about it, but it was. I don't know what I don't. West Virginia is touchy like that though. They are a scrappy team like that, and they are standing their ground. But I don't know what. I wonder what caused that ball for real. Like, what made that happen?
It's because she screamed in her face. It's because she screamed. Jordan Wood screamed in the girl's face after the block.
Oh, after okay, that's a taunt. That's a taunt. That's a tech. They gave somebody a tech the other day just for looking at Janiah Barker for looking at the bench after a three and saying something. So I know if you scream in somebody's face, you getting a tech for taunting. Okay, so I'm on YouTube, and what do I say again?
Just type in ESPN. It's like I think it's the most recent clip. I can go check. I can go check real
But
quick.
but the clip that I saw, oh, I see it. Scuffle before halftime. The girl pushed the West Virginia player first.
Yep.
Okay, so here it is. Here it is. Let's see. 23-20. Ooh, that was close. Okay, okay. She okay. Oh, she blocked her. She says, "Oh, yes. Oh, no, no, no. West Virginia pushed her first. She screamed in her face and then she pushed her. Damn, why did the girls get off the bench from West Virginia there though? So, okay, so they're walking away. They're walking away. So when did the scuffle happen?
Apparently, that's the scuffle.
That little bit of nothing is what got six players ejected.
It's because apparently they left the bench, but apparently a lot of people are saying it was halftime, so they shouldn't have gotten ejected for that.
Oh yeah, it's halftime. Okay. Well, no, well, they're still discussing it. They hadn't officially said halftime yet. Well, it's not officially halftime yet.
How is Baylor beating University of Las Vegas only by 2 in the fourth quarter? I can't do this. I can't do this.
Hey, I told you guys that way too early. Up 25, bro. Ah! I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, like crazy, crazy.
Yeah, that's diabolical. Let's see something here.
Okay, so at half, going into the third quarter, they play the whole half with five players.
Yes. And one of them was in foul trouble.
This is unbelievable. That's unbelievable. You won this game with the whole. You played a whole game with five players, and you won handily.
And one of them had 4 fouls, I believe.
Unbelievable. What game is the Baylor on? Is it on ESPN somewhere?
It was on ESPN.
I know. I want the Baylor game. The Baylor.
Oh, my bad. Let me see.
Let me see too. Hey y'all still with me? I see 55, 58 in the chat. Don't know if y'all are still with me. Join me.
It's on CBS Sports.
Okay, got it. Say hello in the chat. Click like if you haven't already. Click that like button for me, please. Subscribe to my channel if you will. I know you want to see my reaction for the for the outcome of USC. I don't think that I've been um, super biased about the game tomorrow or anything like that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to South Carolina and who they are and what they bring because I have a lot of respect for them as players. I just want to see my team um, gain their confidence, play a powerhouse team, and really get better right now.
Yep.
Um, moving forward, I wouldn't want to see uh, us ever right now lose to Notre Dame because I never felt that they were a better team. I do not want to uh, lose to. I mean, no. How do I feel about us playing UConn in December? Well, I would
Depends
love
on how
that.
we get there. Depends.
Yeah, it depends on what's. Yeah, I agree. It depends on how things are. Because we're at home, so that's a great thing for us. I just need to see how my team is developing as the season is going. But I think this is. I love the schedule, the non-conference schedule by Coach Godley. Shout out to Coach Godley for the schedule and what you did for us because that keeps us in the top 10, which I knew that we were a top 10 team, and because the fact that losing to the teams that are higher than us doesn't drop us. It's when you do stuff like Farrell threw in my face. We lost to Iowa by a couple of points. Okay, wow. All right. After I knew what happened that week, I saw the whole schedule and how we flew out from a long weekend of week of playing 2 games out there, came back from Minnesota, and then flew us back. They had a week off. They had Caitlin Clark preparing for us. It was a big thing. All Caitlin Clark. I just was like, there's no way we're gonna get out of this alive. But I love the way we tied it up and passed them at halftime. Came out in the third, still had the lead, and we're just battling all along. It was just a weird game, especially in the opening game when they were like everybody was just like rattled. But I never saw that from them again.
No, that only motivated them from that point on up
I
until.
never, yeah, I never seen them more nervous ever again like that.
To be fair, nobody really shot well from USC, including Juju. I think she shot pretty poorly. They all shot
Like the
poorly.
first half, especially. Yeah,
Yeah, everybody shot poorly. Not like anybody.
yeah, it was poorly turnovers. It was just weird. I was like, what is wrong with them? Even Jew, I was like, Jew, are you nervous? And I could feel it for Jew because being a sophomore, you're constantly compared to Clark. You got all eyes on you, and they're having this. It wasn't like a game like, oh yeah, I can't. We played UConn before. Let's come back at them. Jew, get your lick back get your lick back. We didn't have no real. I remember Rhea said, "Oh wait, if we play Iowa again, like if Iowa was on their way to being a really highly ranked team and they were going to be in a tournament, which they fizzled." I remember Rhea saying, "Oh, they won't win." I heard her say, "Will not beat us again," and I believed everyone. I believed it. I said, "You're right. I know Rhea."
That means they were motivated to play them again.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, it was going to be a different outcome. Like no holds barred. Like no, because that kind of just threw us off. Because nowadays everybody expects people to be undefeated or you can't drop a game. Like with the Gamecocks, I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna lose to UCLA, but I don't think that you by the end of this, like come March, I was like, don't worry about it. But it was like it was so bad how they lost that I was just like it exposed whatever was going on in their locker room with their coaching, so on and so forth. Not coach, the coach and Lay, and it was just like okay, I'm glad this happened. You know, here in November, great. Well, put it in the past. Let's move on. And that's what they did, and they ended up in the finals. So yeah, I feel the same way. It's like, okay, this is November. Don't get so bent out of shape. But I would take I would take a win against them for us as a good sign. Because only from there, when all those teams start beating up on each other, it's just gonna keep us in the top five, constantly in a conversation. Because of the fact that the SC and well UCLA is up there too. It's gonna have to be something has to happen in UCLA to drop them out and let us switch with them. But like, can we maintain that? But the great thing is that after the challenging season, then we got some teams in there where we can get our we can get our rhythm. We can get our identity. We can build our culture with the teams outside of those top teams. And then when we get to the Big Ten, it's gonna be great because then we can you know, every night it's gonna be a good game. Like it's something that like you can't just rest on your lower laurels. I mean, you probably beat up on Northwestern or something like that, but even when you go to play Penn State with Naomi Miller, you're gonna have a challenge. You're gonna play Minnesota, Michigan State, Wisconsin. I've seen them play this year. They're pretty good. Like you're gonna have like games that are gonna always like test you, test you, test you. And due to travel, due to sickness, due to illness, whatever might happen, you may drop one here and there. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it's going to be an exciting season because I think there's a lot of parity in the teams. I don't think that there's just a team that's just so much better than everybody. But they say that team is UConn, though. They think that UConn, there's parity with UConn. So I'm trying to see. Everybody's getting so personal. The LSU Charlotte was personal, and
Well, apparently I heard that Michaela Williams and one of the girls at Charlotte went to school together, so they were probably messing around with each other during the game, like shit talking each other.
and then the whole TikTok thing, huh?
I don't know if she was one of the girls in the TikTok. I just know they were talking crap to each other during the game. Baylor's really struggling with University of Las Vegas.
Oh
That's
my
all.
gosh, I need to find the game.
You can't find it, Jill?
Oh, you said CBS. Okay, let me go back to my
You're
direct
good.
TV.
You're good.
Go back to direct
I'm
TV.
watching it right now. It's like 20 seconds left. There's like an argument on the court over this little tennis.
What's the score?
It's 54-58 Baylor.
Also, Baylor bounced back.
Yeah, but I can't figure out who ball it is, so I gotta I'm watching to see what's going on here.
There's only 20 seconds left in the game.
26, but it might be if it's Las Vegas ball, then they have a chance to score it here.
Wow, Las Vegas. Wow.
Apparently, the coach for Las Vegas played under Tara.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Come on, Mariah, you gotta handle that. You gotta handle that. You gotta handle that, Mariah. Come on.
Oh, they said it's not included in my subscription. But
Oh, damn.
I think I got that on my phone though.
Ball for real, you still in here?
See, I got it on my phone. No, wait, I have to sign into DirecTV. But yes, sir. Oh, for real. Are you
Right.
watching it? Are you watching the Baylor UNLV?
Damn, Giannis. Okay. Damn, Giannis. Okay. 18 assists. Okay, Giannis. I see you.
Jacob is like the only person that still I know watches the NBA. I catch it every now and then.
What?
Like you're the only one that watches the NBA that I know.
Huh.
Oh, Bob Farrell said, "Nah, I'm catching up on this Duke game.
I
It's
only
not
watch.
available in my subscription."
I mainly watch the W when I'm bored or when it's on the TV because I know a lot of the games aren't in my thing, so I gotta like wait. Okay, what the hell?
Why is not? Why can't? Why don't
26
I have CBS?
ball yet.
I
Shit,
must have.
Oh, it's Univo. It's Las Vegas Wall, so let's see how this goes here.
Ooh,
4-point game, Las Vegas.
I can see the score right now: 58-54, 26.7. That's what it says on my thing.
Oh wow, they turned it over on an out of base because the girl stepped out of bounds. They
Oh,
missed too many easy shots.
who Vegas?
Yeah, they missed a
Yeah,
bunch
that's
of
the
balls.
difference. That's the difference with when the unranked teams like this go in and they get so close to it. It's like you can't be having that. You can't be having those little slip ups.
Yeah, she stepped out of bounds clearly. Clearly.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks.
that sucks.
But the thing about Baylor, then that just shows like, are they
But
really the number 7 ranked team? That's
I
the
mean,
question I have.
that's gonna be the thing that you're gonna have to look at. That's that whatever Vegas did exposed the heck out of them.
That would be my issue if I was a Baylor because it's like, yeah, we won, but we beat them by 4 points at the number 7 ranked team. Probably even more because of the free throws, but we'll see. But shout out to Leah Scott though. Even though she transfer every single year, that's the only problem.
Who?
Talia Scott, she transferred like every single year.
Oh, Talia Scott, she's doing well for them now.
Yeah, I know. It's just that can he stay? Can she stay on a college team though? Can she like stay there for more than a year? That's my thing. Let's see what Mariah got from Come on, Mariah. Okay, okay, yeah. That's disappointing. 21 points for Talia Scott. Okay, 21 points. There's probably gonna be more now. Let's see how this goes. Hey, what's good, RC? What's good, RC? Where's what's his name? Not originally. I didn't know it was you originally.
What RC talking about?
Oh no, because he said like, oh, you knew it was me. I didn't know it was RC originally with the names because he's always changing it.
Okay, RC's gonna watch the Duke game right
Yeah.
now. I can't wait till you give your little take. I'm gonna crack up RC because I don't know if I can sit through it. I don't know if I'm gonna when I get off air if I'm gonna start that over. Got to get some rest because I want to get up early, pack. I might be going away for a couple of days,
What
but
team? What team, RC?
Juju and Jacob know what team looks really good, and I just put myself onto them early this morning. Who you just put? Who would you just get put on? Who that that we don't talk about? I'm trying to think like is there any sleepers because I kind of knew West Virginia, but
Oregon. I've seen a few times. I've seen.
oh,
Okay.
Oregon.
Okay.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Wow.
I saw a few of their like I looked at a few of their games on the like not watching them, but I saw a few of their games on like the stats and stuff like that. I thought, okay, that's interesting.
Right.
Mariah, you're supposed to be a 3-point shooter. Why are you passing that up? Oh no, that's a different game. That's football. Never mind. Let me see. Oh yeah, USC plays them, so I can just go there real quick. Um, let me see this. So they just beat the crap out of. They just beat Grand Canyon by 18. Okay, so the 3-0. Okay, okay. Let me see their schedules. They don't play a ranked team until 12-7. That's the only issue.
Who?
Oregon.
Oh, we played them last year, December 7th. I'm gonna see them at if he thinks they're good, then I'll try to get courtside for them because I didn't put them down as a courtside. Well, I probably can get it from my friend now. Okay, so I'll probably make sure I watch them and I'm gonna watch them in person, but I'll I want to see them up closer. What time is
Uh,
the USC game? 6 o'clock
our
West Coast
time.
our time. So 9 o'clock if you're Eastern. So you can have your whole Saturday to do whatever you got to do, but be there, be square, nationally televised, Fox Sports Television. Is it Fox Sports One or Fox Sport?
I think it's Fox Sports for me. I don't know.
I think
I
it's
know
Fox
it's different
Sports.
for other
Yeah, I
people.
think it's Fox Sports.
All right.
And then watch On the Rise, 3 o'clock your time, RC, 12 o'clock our time, part two. And then I'm gonna get ready to go after I think they're gonna show 2 episodes in there, but what are they like half hour or something like that?
I think it's. I don't know if it's two
I think it's
episodes
like a
because they're
half.
only showing 4 this time.
Yeah, but I think they're just gonna show you two on NBC and then show the rest.
Oh, God, never
Like,
mind. I
yeah,
got, I got,
show
I
the
got you.
yeah, and then show the rest of Peacock.
I,
So yeah,
I think it's like 2 episodes tomorrow. Then I think it's like it's like the other 2 are gonna be like the next 2 Saturdays. I think that's what they did like originally last year.
uh-huh. Who you got in Michigan Notre Dame game? Woo! Too bad I can't watch it because I'm gonna be watching my own game. Woo! Great question, Bob, for real. I got Michigan.
If they can contain Hannah, then
I got
Michigan's
Michigan.
winning. Michigan's winning if they contain Hannah.
Who you got, Bob, for real? Could you tell me who's ranked higher right now?
I can. Let me go check right now.
I got Michigan. I got Michigan. I got Michigan.
That's a
Now,
tough one for
it'd be
me.
a great win. It'd be a great win for Notre Dame. It would push them in a way up. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Michigan's higher. For they're 14th, Notre Dame's 18th.
I thought Michigan was like 11.
No. 11th is North Carolina.
Okay, okay, okay. So Notre Dame is 18. Oh, and they took our spot, and then Michigan is 14. Okay, I'm gonna take Michigan. I'm gonna take Michigan.
Yeah,
this
I'm
is gonna
going on threads
this
right
this still
now. They are
yeah yeah.
crying
But
foul.
like Jacob is saying, the Hannah Silas Swords is gonna be a show, but Hannah gonna really try to like stand out. Like Sila will play within her team. I like Notre Dame if Hannah decides to steal everything.
I don't think she's gonna do that again. 16 steal. I don't think she's gonna do something
Yeah,
like
that
that
was wild.
against
That
one.
was
No.
that was wild. You know, I've had back. Okay, I'm talking high school, but 26 boards, 36 points in a game. And college, I had like a 20 ball and a 15 rebound from my position, two guard like her, against the number one team in my division. But steals wise, I can't ever imagine being over 5 or 6 or 8. If anything, I mean, I probably had something crazy like that, but 16, that's a lot. Hats off to her. I mean, they were playing like a high school team or whatever. I don't, to be honest with you, I'm not overly excited. I'm sorry, I'm just not, and I'm not impressed with what she did. I'm more impressed with Audie Crook's 44 points in the amount of minutes. She didn't even play the whole game to get that, and then sat her butt down, But I'm not impressed with these these numbers by Hannah because of who she's playing. Like, I hate to bring it up, but if you talk about Juju's bigger games, she does it against ranked teams. Like, do that against a ranked team, Hannah, and then I'll have a lot more respect. Sorry, I will.
That's fair.
I know. That's what RC said, but they played foul pole, dude. Exactly. That's why I'm just not impressed. Why don't you do something crazy wild against a ranked team? Don't do that and then expect me to be, come on live, blow up, and say, "Hey, did you see?" No, you guys are doing this stuff against unranked teams. What makes
You're,
you a superstar is when you get out there and you do 38, 11, 8, 5, and 5 and 5 against the best of the best of the best that season. Even when Juju hit 51, she hit it against a top 4 or 5 team in the country.
I
She
think
doesn't.
Stanford like
She
15.
don't do 51 against Cal Poly Pomona. I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah, let me see
And then
something.
you want me to crown you National Player of the Year because you've had, look at Michaela Blakes. You got 51 and 55. But who did you play?
She didn't play nobody.
Gee, I looked at some of the Valpo players. Only like two of them was a decent height, and the smaller players they had no athleticism. It was disgraceful. I don't even know like now Abby allows her to do that. Like, the reason I say that because I'm like, wow, like you risk a little bit of injury when you play players not of your same caliber. And I don't mean to hurt you, but you're moving so fast and you're doing things that they may accidentally. Like I knew Mississippi State was. I knew either Juju was gonna sit down after we got a lead or Kiki because I had watched them the night before and I was like, they kind of clumsy. I kept saying it in the video. If you ever go back and watch the game, I'm saying they're so clumsy. They're so clumsy. I cannot stand clumsy players. Like they're just so physical and they're so clumsy to me. And I'm like, you could be physical, you can hand on me and you can shove me, all but when you start bone to bone and just like throwing your body and tripping me and stuff like that, that's when I just gotta go. It's like, this is not gonna work. This is when you're gonna get hurt. But hey, it's all part of the story. It's all part of the plan. And whatever God's plan is for this team, I'm with it, and for the country and for the sport. It's just not a good look when you lose good players, great players. Um, like if Sarah Strong went out and she was just out, like when Paige went down, it was just like ugh.
Yeah, with that, I heard that was bad. I didn't watch it at that time,
It
but I
was
heard
just
it was
like ugh, you know, like for a UConn fan or just even fans in general, like for the sport, it was like we wouldn't have been into this Clark thing as much. I think I wanted to see how far her greatness was getting ready to go. It would be great to have both of them, at the top of their game. But I enjoyed Angel Reese though. I know she blew her body. She blew her body up. But
Uh,
what's amazing is how she came back, and no one talks about that.
RC, the 40-point game for Adi Crook is more possible to happen in the WNBA than than Hannah getting 16 steals in a WNBA game. That's more possible. That's more likely to happen with Adi Crook than Hannah Hidalgo. But neither of them would happen. Because I don't think anybody, men or women, have gotten 16 steals in a game. I think they even said that.
Yeah, I'm inviting a guy I'm talking to on Twitter. We'll be going at it, but he's cool. He seems to respect. He just a little bit too Juju centric, and I'm one of the biggest Juju fans you're gonna find, and the girls on Twitter. But it's like I don't like people to just uh don't just wait for next year. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if obviously you're not a fan, but like what the girls are doing this year, I'm enjoying it. I know Juju's coming. I know what we got coming next year, but I want to give my girls their flowers while they're playing now. Like they're holding it down. Most of an NBA game is like 11 steals. Okay, 16 is like a 2K number. Yep,
No, he's right.
yep. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think I could. I mean, and I'm a great defender. Like stealing the ball and things like that. But like to steal it like that many times, that's a lot. And the buckets are going to come easy because she was doing it at the top and she was getting uh, transition layups off the steals. But I would like to see her play a little bit more with the team because if you want to go far, you can't allow your team to feel like they're just standing around watching you. You got to get them some touches and get them involved. And I have and I don't want to sit and judge because honestly, I didn't watch the game. But hey, it still takes a lot of effort, regardless of who you're playing, to get 16 steals. The run out, the 44 points, that's nothing. Like I've seen a lot of points before, but 16 steals, that's a lot. But guess what? She had like 6 turnovers. She had 6 turnovers, and they're like, "Ooh, clean that up, sweetie." I wonder how Juice doing. You know, not playing. She seemed to be really really into the game. Well, the first game she was just sitting there, but when it came to like North Carolina State and playing a ranked opponent, she's very into it. Her leadership skills, you could tell she's really helping Jazzy adjust to everything, what she needs, because they can both relate to being number one, in the country, recruits and stuff. I just need her like to pass on her what she's seeing from the bench. Coach G said she's gonna let her like drop like 4 plays or something like that this season. Like she's gonna let her like take over and like draw something up, which is kind of cool, really cool. See what she can add from that angle, and that keeps her involved on that level in the game. And she needs to have that kind of IQ because She's gonna be the old, one of the oldest players on the team when she gets back. Her and Malia. I can't believe this upset. West Virginia upset number 15 Duke on Friday night with just 5 players available in the second half. I talked to head coach Mark Kellogg about the improbable win. Every time out, I kept writing believe and breathe, believe and breathe. Okay, coach. Okay, coach Kellogg, I hear you.
It's not the upset that's crazy. It's just the fact that they beat them with 5 players.
Shit. Everything, bro. Everything. Wow.
Does anybody know if Kendall Dudley is available tomorrow to play for Michigan? Because I know she's on Michigan now.
What happened to her?
Injury? I don't know what, but I know she's injured.
Eee. Where did Juju have? She did a photo dump. Where'd she do a photo dump at? Let me go to Instagram.
Jew, what are you referring to?
Oh, she did do a photo dump with to the song Claro on her page. She put up 9 photos. Oh, that's a nice photo of her. She's growing up from my eyes. Just random pictures of her. Yeah, that's a photo dump. I really think this is a great time for her body to heal because she was like, low key, she was kind of banged up.
Oh, she just posted it. That's why. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because it popped up on Twitter. Somebody was like, the fact that you just did a photo dump, that we're ready. Because when she does that, I don't know what's going through her brain, but we usually play really well. She gives fans access to her. Oh, I didn't know Paige could play golf. I know Diana plays a little golf.
I'm not surprised.
My dad was teaching me golf at like 3 years old. Like he loved golf. From what I'm reading, they're saying Dudley has an unspecified lower body injury.
Okay.
Okay, all right. But even still, without her, I still like Michigan.
I'm
I
just
mean,
talking about. I'm talking about in general. Hmm.
yeah, when people start to find out about this Duke loss, I think they're just gonna go on and just ignore the Duke for a little while again, like until they want to act right.
They're going crazy on Cara and Thread, saying that this is our coach for the 2028. Oh Lord.
Yeah, like she's got to figure it out. Like she's got to figure something out. Like she's got to figure out her offensive scheme. Like what's their identity? What the hell? Like who does that?
People are already saying, "Oh, France won the gold medal."
Oh no! Regardless of who our coach is, we're not gonna lose. It's just like when you first come out and you try to run what she wants you to run when the game's on the line and it break out that you know we're not gonna listen to shit she gotta say. Like we're gonna play. If Chelsea will, she can say what she want to draw, but when Chelsea steps out onto the court, we're doing something whatever Chelsea tells us to do. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is this the worst? Is this worse than Notre Dame having those back-to-back losses early last year?
No. No.
I don't know what the hell that was, but the hell that was with North Carolina. And then they came back, started playing better. Then they towards the end they gonna do it again. I was like, what is wrong with you guys over there? How do you have Sonia Citron, Maddie, Latu King, Olivia Miles, and Hannah and Koval and Prosper? Like, what the hell? You had WNBA big players and you don't get out of the Sweet 16?
Well, Neil Ivey, the very overrated coach. So
Oh, that's what Jacob said. I didn't say it, y'all. She ain't no Muffin McGraw.
but y'all want to go after Lindsay Gottlieb for how bad she the coach, even
She
though
ain't
she's
done
not.
nothing like that. She ain't do no shit like that.
No.
I
You
mean,
you
that
you
was a
even told me that Lindsay does better with less. You even told me that.
she does. She has always. She's built programs. She takes the unlikely further than you would think. Um, Balfour, not too much of my boo, Ivy.
I will say she's a very beautiful woman. I will tell you that.
But we ain't looking at that, bro. We're talking about how could she coach. You better get your ass out there and, and fix it. I mean, it just shows you how much coaching goes further than the X's and O's. It's like keeping a locker room together, dealing with disciplinary issues. Like how do you bring a team together to get to keep the chemistry going. It's like resolving those. How do you resolve these issues? Hannah makes it really hard because Hannah clings to her like a mother figure, and she becomes like she sucks all the attention out of her. Like it becomes the favorite, and so it's really hard where Olivia is the point guard who has to have that relationship with the coach and the trust between them has to be immaculate. And Hannah's here in a way. But I did notice when they were playing North Carolina State, they did try to go to Olivia and Sonia Citron, and it just for the win. And they were going into overtime and everything. And Hannah wasn't doing shit. Hannah couldn't. Zoe was locking her ass up. Zoe locks her ass up.
And then she got killed versus Florida State.
Yep, yep, yep.
And when I get and people are saying, but Hannah, okay, I'm gonna say this, Joe. I know what you're gonna say, but just let me say this. People are gonna say, well, the race was close. Hannah beat Jew in the head-to-head. I was like, that was in November. Even if
Hannah, it wasn't Hannah that did anything. It wasn't Hannah beating her. Juju still had like 27-5, 26 4 points, something like that. But it wasn't even, she didn't beat her. It wasn't Hannah. Hannah couldn't do shit. Hannah, they had to move out of the way like you can't guard her. Hannah was just blitzing and roving around, but she never, Hunter Cruz did a thing on,
I thought, I know what you're talking about.
talking about on how they scored on Juju. Hannah didn't do, Hannah was not, I was there. It wasn't Hannah. And they had this little walled off three anytime Jew touched the ball, and this is when Jew was getting used to, Avery and them. Avery and them was like not even looking for her. It was like, ugh, I hated
I
it.
saw that picture where it was Sonia, Hannah, and Olivia that was crowding
All
her.
three of them just stalking her every time she got the ball. But look, she still we tied it up. We got close to three. We didn't even put a press on. But what killed me was this. What hurt us was Kiki. Kiki should have been eating the interior up. She
And we
went,
had no 3-point shooting or shooting with half. We
yeah,
didn't shoot very well from three. That was a big
yeah.
difference.
Early on, just like we're kind of doing right now, we're not like shooting very good three, but the ball is getting to the rim. They're good looks. They're very good looks. They'll fall. They'll start to fall. I have no doubt about that because I know all of I know besides London, that Kennedy Cara, even Malia can pull threes. Shit, Ryan Forster couldn't pull threes. Jazzy definitely can pull threes. They're gonna fall. Uh, Not too much. Oh, okay, I got you. But yeah, but y'all keep on giving her all kind of like leeway. That was a fumble to me. But I never thought they were good, as good. I didn't. I was still being there and seeing what I saw. There was so much, you know, to improve that I wasn't really even worried about it. I knew where we were going. I knew we were going all the way. I was not worried about it. Even Andrea Carter said it. She's like, "This is a championship caliber team."
Yeah, she said that. I think Shanae, somebody else said that Notre Dame was a Final Four team, championship team.
No, we were. She
Oh,
said
she said, oh, I
USC.
heard
She
somebody
said
else. I heard them.
USC.
One of them say that as well.
Oh yeah, the way they were playing at the moment,
Yeah,
but the way that Notre Dame always fizzles out towards the end tells me something. Uh, like, I mean, what was the problem? Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you go to the Cayman Islands and lose like that? Like, it was like this big drop off. Like, what the hell? And they couldn't. And TCU just had their number. TCU did it again. It was, it was like TCU did it to them again.
great job by Mark Campbell for bringing them
Yeah, shout them out. Shout them
bringing
out.
them unranked to the final, the Elite Eight. No, wait, was it the Elite Eight or final? It was the Elite Eight. It was the Elite Eight.
Yeah, taking them to the league because they played because that's how they got passed out of the Sweet 16. That was a great job. That was a great job. Enough to steal your point guard and feel like he could develop her even more before she goes to the pros. She believed in him and he believed in her.
I'm literally on the TV watching an interview with Carl Lawson. I don't know if it's about this loss or I don't know what this is about.
Find out.
All right.
Because I would love to hear what the hell happened, if she even knows.
Nope, this was an earlier interview, so it's not about the game. It's something different.
I wonder if if the post interview came out.
I wonder if that came out. Yeah, I can check that. I can check that.
Yeah, Bob for real said HBL earned the W roster spot with that run. She sure did. I like HBL. She's gonna be all right. It's enough team for her to grow, and it's up to her if she wants to get better. She gotta stay healthy. So Aaliyah Chavez played today, 18 points, 4 rebounds. Oh, over the first 4 games, Aaliyah Chavez has had 18, averages 18, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, almost 4 assists, 1.3 steals, not even 1 block a game. Top G 1.5. I don't know what top G turnovers. Oh, turnovers per game 1.5. 41.2 percentage field goal. 3.36. That's not bad free throws. Those are good. Yeah, it's all like you need to play somebody, kiddo. You played UCLA and whatever happened out there was not it. All right, so I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut it down, Jacob. You keep an eye. You keep an eye on me. You keep. When I'm ready to pop up, be ready to give your take on this game.
All right.
Um, Everybody get some rest. It's gonna be on and cracking. You got to be up tomorrow night, and let's go, real. Let's see. So let's go, y'all. Y'all get some rest tonight. I know it's about 11:30 Friday night. You guys had a long week of work, school, and other things. Uh, so get some rest. Don't forget to tune in to uh, On the Rise Part 2 of Juju Watkins' docu-series.
What
And
time
let's
is
get
that?
ready to go. 12 o'clock,
Got it.
NBC. Okay?
Uh,
All right. Peace. Good night.